Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, and today we are going to learn about taking input from the user. How to take inputs from the user. As we know, every application or software we see today is a dynamic one. That means there happens a two-way interaction. User puts some input in it and it gives the output accordingly. All the applications and software developed are having this dynamic characteristics. Uh, Before that, there are few single way, yeah, means static kind of application were also there, like clock and calendar. Both are static, where we don't provide any input from our end so that it gives the output. It is a static, means it automatically gives the output. But in our application or softwares today, what we see is that it takes an input from the user, like a Zomato app where we order food. So we give some input and then it gives us output. We interact with that software and application giving our inputs to it. So in Python, how to provide such input? There is a function named as input which takes the user's input from it. If we press shift tab in that, it will show the documentation of this input function. So here prompt is given. So according to prompt, we can define what kind of input we want from the user itself. So if I write over here, I want name. So I will write name, and it will, as soon as I press the run button, it will ask what's the name. So I will put the input as Ankit over here and press enter. So it will give the output as Ankit. So in this way, this input function works. So let's just do one example problem, like we will take input from the user two numbers and give the output as a addition of that two numbers. So first num is equal to input we will write here, enter the number, and we will take another number. Here we will write it as a second num, enter the number. Then we will try to show the result of it by adding these two numbers, first num plus second num, print result. This will be our first program in Python today. So as soon as I press the run button, it will ask me what's the number. 45 I enter. It will ask for the second number. I will enter 54. But when I press, as you can see that result is coming as 4554 rather than adding these two numbers. Why this happens? Because input function takes the input as a string. So this is showing concatenation of two strings rather than showing the addition of two numbers. So for that we will use type conversions. There are basically two types of type conversions we can see in Python. That is, one is implicit and other one is explicit. Implicit means Python automatically converts that for you. That type conversion happens on its own through Python itself, like 4 plus 5.5. As we write, we can see as soon as I press the run button, it will show me the result as 9.5, because this number 4 is integer type and 5.5 is a float type. So it converted implicitly and given us the result as a floating point number. But when we talk about explicit kind of function, where we define our input as a what we want to see, like it is an integer, floating point number, or else something else. So I will paste that entire program which we have written earlier, and I will try to put it in the type conversions. So I am converting this input which we have given into an integer by putting it inside the integer function. So now as soon as I press the run button, it will do the type conversion for me. Like if I put 45, another number as 54, now it will show me a result as addition of two numbers, that is in the integer form, because I have explicitly done the type conversion for it. Thank you guys. See you in the next video.